is a big day for us. Oh, Roger, big day for us. Today we are in Salida, and we are doing a little bit arts and crafts. Oh, Roger. Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. Here you go. We're doing a little bit of arts and crafts stuff today. Really exciting. We're gonna be forging up the engagement ring that I'm gonna propose to Kimberly with. But I'm going to Riveting Experiences in Salida. Super excited. They seem like a great company. We've never done anything like this. So let's see how it goes today. Nicole, say hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, Harry, say hi.
Hi.
Hello, there we go.
All right. So what you're gonna do? You've got a pretty little. Actually, you've got a long piece. So I want you to, with your left hand or your holding hand, it's going to be a little like a C-clamp. So your thumb's going to go underneath, and your fingers on top. Okay. And then you're going to use the side of your index finger as a saw guide. I'm trying to be a sewing machine and just have my blade going up and down.
Alright, so that little square piece that we had is now this little rectangular piece that we have. And we ran it through the mill? Durston rolling mill.
It is a Durston rolling mill.
And squared it up and then flattened it out, and now we're going to get rid of these little pointy, jagged mouth pieces on the end here.
It's a little ring forming. So I'm going to pinch the end of my metal between the apex of those two circles, grip it at the end, and that gives you a little better leverage back here than it does choked up here.
Yeah.
And especially if you have tired rafting hands, give yourself that advantage, right? And now you're also going to push on the end here.
Okay.
Yep. So you're going to go around.
Yep.
And then you're going to go
into the middle.
Into the middle.
And by squeezing it, it's going to bring it... Okay.
And our goal is to get those ends lined up, right? So now as humans, we don't do things perfectly symmetrical. We, you know from rowing, you pull on one side a little bit harder, just totally...
throws things out of whack a little.
Yeah, and so you learn how to... maybe throw in an extra stroke on one side versus the other side because you're a little bit stronger on your left, that kind of thing. So we do the same kind of thing, right? When we saw this, this end is a little bit more of an angle than the other one. Yeah. So, but our goal is to have a seam that you can't see any daylight through. Okay. That'll give us a stronger bond in the long run. All right, so. This is, they call it Color Saver. Okay. And it just puts a thin layer of flux over the whole piece. And then this is another kind of flux that's specifically for helping your solder flow. It's called the self-pickling flux. And then your silver is such a good conductor that I'm gonna just preheat the whole piece. And I want both sides of my piece to be the same temperature because the solder will flow to wherever it's hottest. Yeah. I'll flip it over, make sure that all that came all the way across, and that looks beautiful.
Alright, so we took our little chunk of palladium still.
Yep, palladium sterling.
To palladium sterling, and we've shaped it on down, and this is where we're at now. We just took off the plating, the copper plating from our acid wash. Now we've got it on our mandrel, and we're getting it down to our rings, our size, our circular.
It's gonna get to size, but we're gonna make it round.
We're making it round first. Yeah, we're making it round, and we're using a little rubber mallet to just get that going.
So we'll get it round, and then we're going to start adding our texture.
Okay.
And this hammer has two faces. This face is just slightly flatter and broader, and this one is a little rounder and pointier.
Okay.
This one gets us more of that bark texture that you were wanting.
We got it refused and resoldered, excuse me. We tamped it down, we sized it nice, and now I'm going through and removing the human side of this, the imperfections on the inside. I don't know if you can tell, but right there is the hallmark and the quality stamp, which is really cool. And all I'm doing right now is sanding this down to make it nice and flat, nice and smooth and shiny. He's giving us the once over, the midway process once over.
I would say you have a teeny bit more on that side.
Okay, perfect.
That one facing down.
And you can see that we're starting to get kind of a shiny little edge right there, and there should be the same thing over here. And you just want to get that nice and round and even all the way.
Okie dokie.
Okay? That where you at?
Alright, so we're going on.
Yeah.
Little angle. Alright, we are another phase down. We have the inlay ready to go. And what's next?
So yeah, so now
Oh,
we're gonna do a little bit of finish work on here.
Okay, a little polishing up.
I try to get everybody involved as much as possible.
Alright. Nicole is adding our matte finish onto it right now. Then we are gonna polish the inside of it. The stone has been fitted and is in there quite pretty like. Look at that, oh man. And now we're gonna do
the final polish on the inside.
our final
So
polish.
it's just gonna go on here. You're gonna do that tipping that you were
angle
doing.
again.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we've got our nice little ring in our box. Now, Nicole, how can people find y'all? How can they come and support y'all?
Yes, so we are at sterlingandsteel.com and on Instagram and Facebook at Sterling and Steel. You can check out what so many, almost 100 other couples have done before you, and it is a special, fun, great thing to do. Great way to start your marriage together.
Yeah, thank you so much for just a delightful day, good conversation, and
Very welcome.
awesome craftsman.
Great to get to know you and spend the day with you, Zach.
Thank you so much.